figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Rick Porcello gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So here's Will Myers, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
San Diego, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this is a lineup that's going to have to be patient. You look at the stat sheet, and they're facing a guy who likes to put guys on base via the walk. So there's no reason to come out of your game plan. Look for them to stay staunch in the middle of the plate and capitalize on mistakes this pitcher makes.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready now, Tommy Pham. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, what's going on, Rich? Sorry, I forgot to send you guys the link, didn't I? Do you
He's really
get the notifications?
Now it's strike 2.
Only one strike away from throwing a very
I guess so.
strong
That's why you're here.
inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Yeah, I decided to just get another one going this morning. I have so much catching up to do.
Put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit
Oh,
hard
man.
towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Dan, count goes out the window.
I hate
with
that
this batter
0-2
right
count.
there. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In there, strike one. Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs.
Yeah, that's
19
right.
driven in.
I'm really disappointed about how my race went yesterday. It was a real heartbreaker.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
I qualified third. My friend, my teammate, qualified second.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Gotta believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Once the race started, he was able to hold second. Hamilton was in first, of course.
Taken, strike two.
And no, he didn't screw me over. I started third, but unfortunately I was passed into turn 1 by Valtteri Bottas. So I was in fourth, but right behind Bottas for like half the race. Really close to him. Eventually was able to pass him. Kind of forced my way through. But then just before my pit window, just before my pit window,
and here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for San Diego. And now the Mets offense.
Yeah, just before my pit window, I kind of lost concentration at one corner, and I had to sort of save the car. So that caused me to be slow on the straightaway after that corner.
Andres Munoz is the man on the
then
mound
Bottas
for the
is coming after me.
I
kind of do a little block, and he just hits me in the rear,
take a look at the numbers.
Out.
You see that ERA a little under 4 last season.
But I keep going.
I think his
I lose
team
a couple
and organization,
of positions. Really
they're
kind
expecting
of upsetting,
some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start.
I need to make my first.
Now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario.
They
lead things off here in the bottom half.
Should be good for the rest of the race. But then it starts raining. So. You know, I need to set the rain tires.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field
intermediate
this afternoon,
tires,
it was another loss for them last time out. That makes them 2-8.
You can do it with voice commands in the game. So
hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one.
Set intermediate tires.
They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series.
You know,
this
my
swing
team
game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know
I go
you're
into
at
the
this
pits,
point, but boy, a split
and they
certainly would
don't
not
put
be
the
good
rain
for this
tires on. They
ballpark
put just
right now.
regular
Dan,
slick
win
tires
the first 2
on.
games, all right, you can live with
So
dropping
it
the
obviously
third game in
didn't
a set,
register
but you don't want
that I said
end this
intermediate
2-2.
tires.
You work
So
too
I went
hard
out there
early
on
to
regular,
not win this series.
smooth, slick tires in rainy conditions, and I immediately spun out. I was super slow, and
called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
It just ruined the race.
That was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
I figured, well, you know, I'm just gonna try and limp it home here and just go slow because I don't want to make another pit stop. But I really, I should have made another pit stop immediately. But it was over at that point anyway. And then I spun out again, caused some damage to the car. All right.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
It caused some damage to the car, and I was.
How frustrating is that, Dan?
At that point, there was like 2 laps to go.
And this guy throws out a fillet of
and
fish
with that incident,
you know, sometimes you have to
I saw that I was lapped. It's like,
swing
okay, I have no shot now. I'm certainly not going to score any points, so I just retired from the race. My teammate finished second, so that was good for him. I just kind of wish I was up there in the hunt. In the first half of the race, I was there, and then it all fell apart. So. Really frustrating.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll
yeah,
look at a
I don't think it was sabotage. Our next race is in France
Rosario
in
gets
a couple of
his lead
days.
At first, nobody out.
I'll have to practice for that. I'm not very good at that circuit.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
I didn't live stream it. I'd like to get into that and figure out how to live stream it. I think I'll need a capture card because you know that's on my PC, and I haven't streamed anything on my PC yet. But
now the 2-1 runs a bit inside for
I'd like
a ball.
to get that going and start streaming my races because I think there's some entertaining content on there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but
Yeah.
it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Entering play, he's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
This guy's an RBI machine. He's knocked in a boatload over his last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire right now.
As a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This
I
is
could
where, as a
also
hitter, you need to slow
do
your
live
thinking.
streams
You know
for
he's
my,
trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
My individual season races.
0-1, here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No,
up to
says the
race
first base umpire. Ball
3.
1.
Haven't done race 3 yet. It's in Vietnam, and that's a new circuit.
Cespedes behind the
Yeah,
ball
this
and 2
guy's
strikes.
Killing me with that
Hey,
slider.
Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oof.
And he fouls this one off.
102 miles an hour.
None out, runners at first and second. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Overpowered.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
That's tough, but hey, this was a pretty good pitch.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a
But
tough
that
spot
mode
behind
where
the
you
count
can
with
create
guys on base.
where you can create your own
First and
F1
second
team.
now, 1 man out.
That's new for this season's game. I'm enjoying it so far.
Down
Like I
low,
said,
and the plot thickens
only
here,
2 races in.
3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitch
I finished 12th in the first race and 11th in the second race, which
falling behind in the count with a
You know,
guy up that hits
maybe that's not super realistic because
really well.
a brand new
Runners in
team,
scoring
you
position.
can't expect them to be doing that well. So I was thinking about turning up the difficulty.
Fouled away.
Speaking of difficulty, let me make sure I have this set correctly. Hitting legend, pitching legend, okay.
A 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
It's coming after me. I'm just a little late on it. 102 miles an hour. Oh, I hope he doesn't go to the slider.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Oh, he did.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone.
Yeah,
or if he continues to struggle.
Playing with a controller,
So
that's a
here's
different
Jeff
experience.
McNeil.
It's
1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
I kind of made the mistake of buying a used racing game at GameStop
He's set
for the PS4, thinking, yeah, you know, I'll use the controller. It's all right. It's not the same.
Are loaded here, one man out.
I didn't like it, so I never use the game.
And he takes a cold strike one.
And I had played that game. The game is Project Cars, and I had played that game before on the PC with a wheel.
Early in this game. Gotta
But
find out
I
if
don't
he
know.
can find
I
the
saw
zone.
it
If he wants
there.
to walk them all in.
Yeah, the reason was when I bought it, I didn't have an up-to-date gaming PC anymore. Really couldn't use my older gaming PC for games anymore. But I had kind of missed playing racing games, and I saw, oh wow, Project Cars. Yeah, I remember that being a good game, and it was only like $4 or something. So I figured, yeah, let me buy it. And then I tried using it with the controller, and it was a PS4 game. Oh my God, I can't do it. I need the wheel.
Take it.
So, yeah, now I have the gaming PC again. Really enjoying
Now the 1-1 pitch.
using the wheel.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheel.
I know. I need to focus.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
One of the things I noticed now that the real baseball season, the truncated season, is underway, is that
Ready with the 1-0.
J.D. Davis just kind of looks quite a bit different in the game versus reality. And I think one of the things, I mean, maybe his batting stance is a little different, but the thing that kind of I pay attention to the most is kind of being kind of a jarring difference is that it just seems like the helmet that he wears in real life.
The 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
I don't know if it's much
that's
bigger.
the modern game right now. North-south.
It just looks like he's wearing a huge helmet, and he's not here.
Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Or maybe his head's smaller.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball.
Idiot.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Come on, man. It's not the World Series.
For 1 here in the inning. Move ahead to the top of the second now. The Mets lead it 1-0.
Shit.
Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Oh, no, I don't care.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. 2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He'll shuffle it on over to Porcello covering for the out.
That is it. The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Oh, this guy.
Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Ball.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
I know. He is my nemesis. Anyone with this name is by default
Here's the pitch.
my nemesis.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Strike this bastard out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Damn it.
Count is full.
Francisco Mejia will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Francisco Mejia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting in. The center fielder, number 10,
Jurickson Profar digs in next. In his career against Porcello, he's just 1 for 6. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They trail this one 1-0.
All right, let's get some more runs on the board. This guy.
Here's the catcher, Will.
This guy's basically a 2-pitch pitcher. He was a late scratch too. He wasn't supposed to start this game, but he basically throws a 100+ mile-an-hour fastball and a slider, and that's it. It's like setup man stuff.
Ramos, and you see the numbers
4-seam and 2-seam and a slider,
plate, to say the
and then
least.
none. So you kind of know what you're going to get with this guy.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
His slider isn't even that good, honestly. His fastball is really hard, and I've been late on it. His ERA is like 8, so not having a great season. Should have laid off that. Uniform doesn't really look wet, does it?
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
This guy's a thrower.
Now here's the pitch.
3-1.
There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next.
Gave Conforto the night off, or afternoon off. It's so dark out there, it looks like night. Just want to have him a little rested for the Yankees series.
3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the
easy
home
walk
half
there.
of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Jake Marisnick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Ball 1.
Power swing. I don't know. I don't think I would do it with this guy. Maybe. Maybe.
Up top, it's
all right.
2-0.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give the power swing a shot here.
One of the keys is to minimize
Since
your
I'm
pitches, attack
ahead
the
in the
strike zone
count.
early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I was still late on it. It's hard to catch up with this fastball.
Nobody
oh my God, I wasn't even close to that one. I'll try another.
Oh, swing to forget there. It's
God, I
even
was
at
fooled.
2-2.
All right,
Hey,
back to
newsflash,
normal
think he
swing.
was guessing, boys? Because
That
was
was
an
bad.
ugly swing right there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Oh,
swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough
Well,
pitch
that
is you're
didn't work
changing
out.
eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think
All right,
you see that
sacrifice
ball as a hitter. You
situation.
think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Now a bunt
Ah.
attempt, a leap, and what a catch!
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Yep, that was
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Ball 2.
This guy's pretty wild. I just need to be patient.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Look at that.
This is way outside,
oh, no.
and that's straight
He's going
to
to
the
throw me
backstop.
out.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Mets go
He's
down
too
quickly.
slow.
We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Once went all the way to the backstop, I hit the advanced runner thing, and advanced runner button, and then as he was running, I remembered, oh, it's Ramos. He's gonna get me. Sure enough, he did.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Will Myers as he sends it on the ground to first.
Where you going? Jeez.
Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Is a slider that misses below the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos gathers it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. It remains 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Brandon Nimmo will be next. The 3-1. Liner toward right center.
Hey. Oh.
And that's
Thought he
in
was gonna
for
get
his
it.
second hit of the afternoon.
I have to hold
And
it
a
first.
nice job to get
Got
the
it
ball
back
in
in there
quickly.
pretty
He'll
quickly.
be held to a single here with nobody out. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break.
Yeah, it's a rainy day. Reason being, this is what is the date for this game? July 6th. So it would have been a rainy, kind of a rainy day based on the weather I just looked up. So That's why I went with rain.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. The
Whoa!
first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Myers going back. Still going.
Yeah!
Back. Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
All right. And unfortunately, with the video stream, you don't hear the music playing and all
that wasn't a
but
particularly good pitch
oh,
right
well.
here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Man, that was nice. Very satisfying.
Here's Munoz and the starter
Still
remains
nobody out
there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
He's set. Here it comes. A 1-0 delivery. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Yeah, that's what he did to me last time. Cespedes, he got me with an inside fastball right in the inside corner, so I need to be looking out for that.
Ready on 1-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Little late.
Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Yeah, that's 2 times he got me with an inside fastball. That one wasn't a strike. The first time it was a strike. Oh, you're going to take him out.
The manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance.
Very brief.
Luis Perdomo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 276 the average coming in for him. 31 homers and 62 driven in.
Perdomo has a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a splitter.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Perdomo is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
there's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2. Perdomo has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. The next 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. J.D. Davis would be next. The 3-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Got under it.
Profar is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 New York.
That was really deep, upper deck.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Porcello is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
1-0.
That's wide. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And I know my dad is in here in the chat. You've had some harsh words for Machado over the previous games.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked.
I see you're
if
not
this
very
wasn't
high
a
on him.
walk right here.
Why is that?
He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off. It's
4
moorings.
pitches.
A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone.
He's a dirty
and
player.
That'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian
How
Dozier.
so? You have an example?
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hit to third. There's 1.
Ooh, very
On to
nice.
first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try
Steps
to build
on
that
first
lead as much as
baseman.
they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one.
What do you mean he steps on the first baseman?
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
He slides into second with bad
At
intentions.
the plate, Wilson Ramos. He drew a base on
Like Chase Utley.
balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Check swing called strike 0-1.
I love it when Flobo just doesn't announce his arrival. He just the only intention is to win. Flobo has arrived.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
How's it going, man?
I know
How's
he's
the
down
morning
in the
coffee?
count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Ah.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit into left field, so
Nice.
they got themselves a 1-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Involved in a play.
At
He was
the
involved
plate,
in a play
Jake Marisnick.
where he
As goes
deliberately
in strike
stepped
1
on the
the
first
fastball
baseman's
here, no
leg.
balls and a strike.
Wow.
Looking to put the ball in play here. Went
And
out
also
on
he's a
strikes
wise
in his
guy.
first-
Or as you would say, and also he's a wise guy. All right, you've been watching baseball more than I have over the past few years. You've definitely developed a negative opinion of Manny Machado. Noted.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for
And
the second
Marisnick
time
keeps
today, he's gone on
striking out.
strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in now, Rick Porcello. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And
Lame.
Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which
So
has
you
resulted
say
in a lot of their outs.
When
Going
he
forward,
first
they have to
came
start
up,
being more
he was
selective, guys.
terrific, you think.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This one's down to third. Davis brings it in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Let's say he made unbelievable plays in the field and was a good hitter.
Close ball.
Digging in the switch hitter.
So what are you saying? You're saying somewhere along the line, what, he started losing his ability and so he started playing dirty? Is that what you're implying?
Erickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip.
Which I don't know. I mean, that may be the case. Oh, then he started to have a chip on his shoulder. Okay, okay. That's
So far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh!
Swing, line drive. That's going to be
Good.
trouble.
God.
Profar on his way
That
to second.
was really hard.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Luis Perdomo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
The relief pitcher is up to hit, so I better get this guy out. But I've been having pretty lousy success against
it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Let's get this guy to chase.
No errors in the ball game for the Padres.
No batter.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, he wants me to go up and in. All right, let's try it. This guy's no hitter.
For the punch out and the offering.
He made contact.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I still want to try and get him a chase with a breaking ball.
In the dirt here.
All right. Well,
but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
He's not getting his slider over for a strike, so I guess I can't keep playing cute. I need to go with the fastball here.
The 2-2. Hit in the air to left. Cespedes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Well, now you're just advocating violence there. I do not condone that. You're making reference to the Batista and Odor fight a few years ago.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Will Myers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. After it is Marisnick. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1, still down 3-0.
Yeah, it was an entertaining one.
It
made for some really good slow-mo footage. And look at this. This is an example of some really poor AI decision making here. Okay, Perdomo. They sent the relief pitcher up to hit in the last inning, which, I mean, okay, fine. That just means you're gonna have this guy stay in the game for a while. And then look, we go to the bottom of the inning and they have a new pitcher.
4-inch right-hander.
So how does that make sense? I hope that with next year's game they kind of work on that, because it doesn't make any sense.
Comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 34, Greg Stanley.
I mean, unless Perdomo got, stubbed his toe in the dugout or tested positive for coronavirus between the time of his at-bat and the bottom of the inning, he's going to come back out there. Or you would have pinch hit for him, so it doesn't make sense.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Rosario.
First offering on its way.
All right, what are his pitches? Sinker, slider, knuckle curve.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ah, man, it was right there.
Get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's
Yeah,
always nice to
got
keep
me.
a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right
It's a
there.
good slider.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Getting behind the count didn't help, but he was throwing strikes.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo.
No, I held
And
up.
check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one.
Nimmo with the big swing of the afternoon so far.
Oh! Dive, but it's off his glove. And that's the second out.
He's hit hard.
Number 52. Yoenis Cespedes.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Yeah, look at those yellow socks.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. He struck him out. The
Oh my
third
God.
time he's fanned in the game.
Not
Down
a good
in order
game
go the
at
Mets.
the plate
But
for
they
him.
lead it 3-0.
Oh. He struck out on inside fastballs 3 times.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Oh, you did. Thank you.
He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Down the
Gotta
left field
be
line and deep.
careful
And
with
that
Hosmer.
will end up a foul ball. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-1.
The 2-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Gonna try the changeup here. Haven't thrown it in a while.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Just missed.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Oh,
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and
Not
it's
even
ball
close.
4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He'll look.
let's get some action in the bullpen here. I really would like Porcello to go deep in this game. I've got some guys in the bullpen that could use some rest. Especially when I face off against the Yankees after this, I want to have my
From
guys
the stretch.
pretty fresh out there.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Damn it.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Greg Garcia, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Hosmer ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Stick a fork in him.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Brad Brock comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Brad Brock.
Hey man, you're invited. Come over. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. Stephanie likes to try out new recipes. And I get to eat said recipes. So
And in steps Manny
works
Machado.
out pretty well.
As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes this way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's
I am
bullet
so
base hit
screwed.
right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Oh boy.
The 1-0 delivery. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on and missed. Really
get out of here,
that
Dozier.
time for the first out.
There's 1.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there.
Yes!
Throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in
Got out of the jam.
Power threat, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Definitely did dodge one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Wait, he did? He serious? Now I'm Googling. Oh my God, you're right. Oh shit, I need to trade for him now. They could send down Lowry. We got a troll in here. That's when you know you made it.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit back up the middle. There is Dozier. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, number 6.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0's the count.
A 2-0 count here.
Now here's the pitch.
3-0.
Outside.
I'm gonna try
Davis will be next.
and take 3-0 here. I gave myself the green light and it didn't work out last time. So let's just see if this guy can find the plate here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
No.
Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Would have been a nice one to swing at. All right, well, let's see what happens here.
The 3-1.
Oh. Really
3-2
wish
counts
I
are
could
usually
get
a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful
McNeil's
here.
batting
Shoot
average
for the
up a
corner.
lot higher
If
than
you
it
miss
is.
and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting
For
one in
whatever
the
reason,
seats.
I haven't been able to hit for average with him.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. J.D. Davis.
Let's take a look at who I'm facing in the next inning. Profar, Stammen, Myers. Well, it would be Profar and then it should be a pinch hitter, you would think. And then Myers. 7th inning. Yeah, I guess I'll give it to Familia. Yeah, that's the plan. Then I'll have to go Lugo in the 8th, I suppose.
First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1-2 is the count.
Now here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. But
when the hell is this rain going to stop? It just seems like it's been
to get
drizzling the entire game. Totally forgot what I was going to do just now. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at this. How many pitches has he thrown? He's only thrown 8 pitches, Brock. Maybe I could keep him in.
Underway, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Let's see.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
If Profar,
this offense has been
underachieving
underachieving
so
all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality
I like using
AB
Brock
get this
against
line going.
left-handed hitters because of his cutter.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That's cool.
0-2, here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, the pitcher, Fred.
Josh Naylor will move
Oh,
into the on-deck
God,
circle now
this
to
guy
try to get something started
smashed that home run yesterday. He's hit a couple of home runs off of me this season, I believe. So 2 of his 5 home runs are off of me.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is line to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Okay, okay.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Right. Nice outing, Brock. I tell you.
Score holds. It's 3-1.
He's been solid. I'm glad I left him in that inning.
Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Need some runs here.
A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Line drive base hit.
Oh man, I think that might actually be a double for Ramos.
The relay, and he's going to make it.
Just
He's
barely.
in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
You may be right.
Probably cheating on that inside pitch after
Ramos,
he got jammed earlier.
Ramos is on oxygen right now.
Try to hit that outside corner, and there's
second base.
Pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's the first down.
Damn. Pinch hitter time. It's Dominic Smith time.
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Smith, just 24 years of age. He's in his fourth season as a major league player.
I often forget how young Smith is.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
Oh.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. He takes strike 3 on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for.
I almost forgot. Hosmer, Pham, Garcia. Let's take a look at some stats here real quick. So Hosmer comes up to the plate first in the next inning. And look at that, he only hits 208 against lefties. Then Pham smashes them at 363. But then Garcia only hits 122 versus 308 against righties. So I think I'm going to bring in Wilson next inning and take my chances with Pham. I mean, yeah, he gets 363, but he makes out 60-something% of the time, so.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Throw goes to
no.
third, and he
All right.
can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
I was burned before with
Little
trying
slap
to
and
advance
error
with
on the
Ramos,
catcher
but
there, and you
this
can
time
tell
it worked out.
he's not happy back there.
Still 2 strikes on Rosario here. Let's see if I can take
The
advantage.
1-2. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. A throw to the plate.
God damn it!
The recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans.
So I was burned 2
and it's still
out of the
3
3
to 1.
times. Oh, God.
Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
All right, so
Ready
Hosmer
to begin
hits
the 8th. And
only
standing
208.
in, here's the first baseman,
only
Eric
208
Hosmer.
against lefties, so I need to get this guy out here.
Now here it comes.
Here.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh.
Wilson is among a
Didn't want the
dying
pitch
breed.
there,
Those
but
lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
I don't like that, because that's a pitch that if I make a little mistake and I drop it down into the zone a little too much, it's a 3-2 game. So I'm going to shake that off. I'm going to try the slider again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He wants a cutter on the outside. I'll put it down
Here
low.
now the 2-2.
Oh, great.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
I'm going to try the slider again.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
All right, success against Hosmer. Now it's going to be tough. Pham hits .363 against lefties here, so how am I going to pitch him? Well, I noticed I'm more successful
Tommy Pham
keeping it low in the zone against him.
For ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
I mean, he's been hitting me today, but
2-0.
shit, not getting those
Well,
calls.
this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Outside.
Oh my God.
3-0 now.
It's not good.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the count will be full. comes the payoff pitch.
Oof, God. I'm not gonna walk. Not intentionally, at least.
Takes this the other way to right.
Yikes.
But he'll barely
Got him.
have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Well, that's why he's hitting 363 against lefties, but
So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg
He's able to
Garcia. He's got a
get him
hit in
out.
3 at-bats to this point.
all right, so Garcia is hitting below Mendoza line against lefties, so got to get this guy out also.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I don't like that. I'm gonna go my own way here. Do a cutter, low outside.
2-1. This is swung on
Okay.
and bounced to McNeil at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
A solid outing
Padres down
for
in
Wilson.
order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now I need some insurance.
Matt Strom will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 55, Matt Strom. Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop,
Diaz starts throwing.
Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked
Finally
like ball
stopped
3,
raining.
but make it 2-1 instead.
Just notice.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks,
Fastball,
and
slider,
even if you do
curveball,
that,
changeup.
it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Smoke toward third, taken in by Machado, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving
Damn.
chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes.
Come
3
on.
at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, what's going on
Made
with
him look
Cespedes?
silly with that one.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Now a A good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pete Alonso would be next. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Down in order go the Mets, as the lead remains 3-1.
Oh boy. So it comes down to this.
Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Edwin Diaz.
Manny Machado is up first here.
Now the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
1-2.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw
All
out
right.
to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Now that second base.
At the plate, Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there.
Where are you going, man?
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now that the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down. Ball.
The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marisnik on the move.
Put it in the books.
And that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rick Porcello earns his 8th victory of the season. Andres Munoz couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
All right, nice win. Happy with that one.
For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Let's take a look at the
For the Padres, 1 run,
highlights
5
here.
hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
First run of the game.
3 minutes.
Sac fly by McNeil.
For joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's in the bottom of the first. Brandon Nimmo with a deep 2-run home run in the bottom of the third. First pitch swinging 402 feet. That made it 3-0. First run of the game for the Padres. RBI single by Garcia. This is how the game ended. So, highlight kind of skipped quite a few plays there, but Mejia flies out to Marisnik in right field. Game over. So Diaz gets a 16th save, his 16th save of the season. Take a look at the box score. Only 5 hits for each of the teams. Pham with 2 hits. Munoz with the loss. He goes to 1-4. His ERA over 9. And for the Mets, Rosario hit 2 hits. Ramos with 2 hits. Really bad day at the plate for Yoenis Cespedes. Struck out 4 times. Ouch. And Porcello, though, gets his 8th win. Mets relief pitching was very good. So, with that, yeah, not a barn burner, but who's gonna complain? That's true. Most of the scoring in this game was done early, and then just kind of held it. And now we go to the Bronx. It's gonna be Noah Syndergaard starting game 1. So it's gonna, or not Noah Syndergaard. I'm sorry. It's gonna be Jacob deGrom starting game 1. It's going to say Noah Syndergaard, but it's not. It's gonna be deGrom. So let's advance. It'd be deGrom versus Garrett Cole. Great matchup.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets
Still
allowed
tied.
only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 3-1. Ronald Acuna Jr. had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping Atlanta get the victory against the Pirates 11-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. The Arizona Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-1. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-2. The Minnesota Twins launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 25-3.
Oh, 25.
Harold Castro made the difference with a 2 home run effort as the Tigers disposed of the Angels 4-1. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field.
Remember when the
2-1.
Tigers were the worst team
and
by
that's what's
far?
going on around baseball
Well, now it's
heading
the
into
Orioles.
today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Okay, so I don't like how it shows Noah Syndergaard there. Let me see if I can fix my rotation here. If I swap these two, there. Now you can see that's our matchup for Game 1 in the Bronx. Looking forward to that one. I'll do that one later today. That will be nationally televised, of course. Yeah, nice win today. And let's see if we can take that momentum with the 2 wins in a row over towards our cross-city rivals. And it should be exciting. Definitely going to feel the pressure with that one. You always do when you face the Yankees. Just looking at their lineup real quick. Some things to I'm just taking a look at it. Now, Jesus Aguilar is not on the Yankees. He's on the Marlins, but you know, in this season, before I had turned off the trades, the Marlins made a trade with the Yankees, and they sent Aguilar over there. So, you know, remember after I started seeing some of the trades that the computer was making, and some of them seemed kind of stupid, didn't make a lot of sense. So I turned that off, but I can't undo trades that already happened. So he's on the Yankees for the game. Just suspend belief for that. Looks like they're gonna have him on the bench though. So that's it. Subscribe if you. I don't know exactly what time I'm doing the game. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe 7 p.m., but we'll see. Subscribe if you want notifications for when I do the games. Doing the entire season as the New York Mets. And I'm trying to catch up to whatever today's date is, July 28th. Currently on the 7th in the game. All right, thanks for joining. See you at the next one.